Hello, collective, and welcome to Anna Transylvania's Tarot Room. This is me, Anna, with your collective tarot bite. This is your longer thing for the end of July 2025. All right, let's go, collective. Collective, it looks like you guys are sort of giving up the plans to be moving for. We have several different things going on in this reading, but it is telling me that a lot of you are giving up your plans for forward movement. Okay, these things, the plans for forward movement, in order to be comfortable now. But it's also saying, it's sort of, for a lot of you, is the doubt, like you're doubting yourself that you can make it big in this amount of time. Now, looking at some of the signs in the collective, especially Virgo and Capricorn, you guys have watched a lot of my short bites. Okay, you were the most watched short bites. And these are very much earthy kind of characters over here. So it's talking about, it's not just about forward movement, which is this card here. It's not just about forward movement. It's about staying grounded while moving, staying grounded. Okay, grounding the things in reality. Okay, almost like grinding, but grounding the things in reality. Okay, grounding your desires into reality. So right now, you guys are doubting that you can receive these things and keep them stable. Now, a lot of my community here, and I love you guys, I love you, okay? A lot of my community here, you guys are very much in tune with what you need to do. So it's very important for you guys to sort of like, if you feel like you're going too chaotic, to pull back. Okay, to pull back and be like, what are my priorities here? What is it that I actually want to achieve? Instead of doubting yourselves, go, okay, what are my priorities? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do, right? Now, it is talking about, it is fine to rethink stuff, to kind of start a little bit. Oh, we also have, this is the Mercury retrograde these next 3 weeks, okay? So this one hits right before, this reading hits right before the Mercury retrograde. So we're seeing some people revise their plans and go, I'm going to stay here a little while longer. It's saying, collective, that's okay, because you're not actually missing anything, okay? You guys are not actually missing any of the opportunities that are presented to you. You're still gonna be going where you need to be going. But right now, if some of you are feeling like, oh, I should pull back, ground this stuff into reality. Like, I know what's coming is big, but I doubt that I can keep it together unless I pull back and rethink and replan based to where I'm at. Okay, so let's see what else for the collective, please. Yeah, it feels like unfair. It feels unfair that sort of the universe has put you in this position of being able to see what you could have, but now it's telling you to, well, wait and rethink your plans. And some of you are like, some of you might feel unworthy to receive things from the universe. We've seen a little bit of that in the cards. So yeah, some of you might feel a little bit unworthy. What else is this? Justice card, yes. Some of you are actually leaving people behind that used to help you, so that you can go it alone, so that you can make it farther. Okay. Now, I touched on a little bit about Virgo, not Taurus. Taurus, you guys are fine. You guys are like, you know what? Some of you in the Taurus collective, you guys are like, I'm just gonna keep going forward, whatever it might bring, And others of you are like, no, I'm staying here because I'm comfortable here. Both of you are fine. But with the Virgo and the Capricorn, you guys are understanding that it's more than just about you as an individual in this collective. It's about the world at large. And you guys are sort of detaching from this need to fix it all, to fix it for everybody, to have a better world or whatever. And you're being a little selfish right now, which is fine, because you guys, so normally earth people are the ones that ground into reality for everybody else. Like, you guys are the manifestors that bring into reality. Okay, but most of the collective here is really, but I'm just talking to you guys because there's a preponderance of earth in here. Even this one can be considered earth, and this one is definitely the earth. So it's talking about the earth sign. It's talking about the I think it's not the fixed signs, the cardinal signs, the signs that keep everything stable. um, so the signs that keep everything stable, you guys are pulling back and go, what do I need to do so I can stay stable? And so some of you are actually letting go of some people in your lives, and you know, your previous team of some sort, stuff like that. And because you feel it's unfair, like that you should continuously give to these people, and then finally when your ship comes in, or your ship is about to be coming in, they're not giving anything to you. They're just thinking small things like this. All right. And like when you have doubts, they're gone, you know, when you've been there for them. All right, so let's see what's with this self-doubt. Yes, it is saying it might feel like a step backwards for you to go, what can I realistically do right now? Okay, which is this card here, is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is an excellent card. So even in the midst of all of this, like, sort of like chaotic thinking and like switching and rethinking and everything like that, the Nine of Pentacles says everything is fine, everything is stable for the collective, right? But they're telling you to please gather your thoughts. So whenever you start feeling a doubt or whatever, gather your thoughts and keep moving through them. Keep moving through them. This is the card of you can't be comfortable and asleep. You can't just be sitting there. You have to continue to move in the direction that you know these things are, you know. You have to move in the direction of your plan, and the direction, you know, some of you are actually being redirected to a different direction, um, and you'll have to follow your instincts to do so. It's saying, you know, this is the following of instincts card, following your thoughts, following your meditation, co-creating with the universe. Okay, so it might feel a little bit from the five, you know, from where you're going back on a plan and you're restructuring it so that it can support the energy of here and the world energy. Okay, pretty good, guys. Like, I'm okay with having a, you know, look, you're going out there in the world, you're manifesting big things, right? You're becoming a king, right? You're becoming a merchant woman, you're becoming all of these things, right? So it is important sometimes to step back and be like, let's rethink this to make sure that we got it. Okay, it's sometimes important, and it's okay to take, because, you know, I might do an astrobite about Mercury retrograde, just because, you know, like a lot of people just freak out about Mercury retrograde, and it's nothing to freak out about. It's really, you're reevaluating certain things that you've been doing. You know, you're reviewing plans, you're reviewing timelines, you're reviewing all this stuff. All right, so let's see this one. So these two over here just say it's okay that there's a delay. Um, the things that you guys want to do and the things that you guys are on your way to doing, and the spiritual, emotional, not emotional, there's not much emotion here in these cards this week. Really, there isn't. Okay, there's no cups. Not everybody, you guys are trying to think through certain things right now, um, to think through this, like you're in between two worlds, which world will you choose, kind of deal. Okay, and some of you are choosing the world that's already here, which is fine. Some of you are, a lot of you are going into forward. Okay, these, both of these characters are moving forward, but this is you guys, the group of people here, and this is you guys stepping into the world, stepping through the portal into your futures, whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest. So it's saying, you know, it's okay to recalibrate, because you're gonna be stepping into that all as a collective here. Let's see what else. Yeah, It's saying the stepping is not happening these 2 weeks. Okay, the stepping is going to happen in the last part of the year. Okay, the chariot. Let's see what else. Let's clarify those two cards. The Page of Pentacles and the World. This is like the idea of best laid plans. Right now, you have to plan it. You have to plan where you're gonna go. You have to plan what you're gonna do, even if it's in the new world. Where you're going without any kind of um, sort of artifice there. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Yes, look, it's the card of new beginnings. Okay, it is saying you're not going on the same old road. Okay, this is not the same old road, so it requires different strategy, different planning, based on what you can actually achieve in this timeline on this road here. Okay, so it requires creativity, it requires creating on a different level. And okay, let's tell. Whoa, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's saying don't make any moves before you make these plans. Don't get so excited from this reading, okay, collective, and just make all of these plans. All right, let's see. I want to know, what is this Ace of Wands? What is it creating? Why is it saying that it's not just physical, that you guys are creating in both worlds, physical and spiritual? What is this Ace of Wands? Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. What is it? What is this Ace of Wands? Yeah, you guys are freeing yourself. And it's saying you're not the magician yet. You're not at the higher levels of this place yet. Okay. It's not telling you to make magic. It's actually telling you to make real physical changes. The Ace of Wands is the Ace of originality. Like you guys are having some original thoughts and original inspirations these next few weeks, because you're like letting go and releasing of these doubts of this old way of thinking. So a lot of you are stepping into a new ideology, and this is the Eight of Swords over here. You're freeing your mind, okay, from all of these like things that you habituated it to think about, that now you're no longer thinking about them. All these people, all these situations, these plans that you had and everything like that. A lot of you are like, you know what? I'm going to freaking let all of this shit go, because I can't move forward. I can't keep sitting here forever, even if I'm comfortable. I can't keep sitting here forever. I have to create something new. I have to recreate my life. It's filled with creative possibility for the collective. Okay, and one more card for the collective, please, for the closing of the reading. Yes, it's saying don't go with the flow. Plan it out. Okay, don't go with the flow. Plan it out. It is not a feeling. Let yourself go through the transformation. Okay, and bring all of the things that you're to the earth, to earth. Ground them into the reality first, before you start feeling some sort of way about it. Okay, it is saying this does not depend on faith. So a lot of these like tarot readings sometimes depend on faith, and on having a guide, or having like spirit guides and everything like that. And it is telling you in your reading, don't depend on your spirit guides to guide you through it. You already know what you have to do, and now it's time for you guys to like be at peace with the things that you've set out for yourself to do. Okay, so yeah, don't go and be like, well, my spirit guide didn't tell me to. Okay, allow yourself to like think for yourself right now. Allow yourself to be independent, like the Ace of Wands, independent. Have some independent thought, and courage to express those things. Okay, to plan upon that thought. So plan before you leap. but listen to what your inner voice is telling you. Okay? All right, collective, if you've gotten this far, I love you. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. And as always, I have to do the spiel. Like, share, subscribe. Those are all free. They help my channel out. And I love you, collective. Whoop. I love you. Goodbye.